I think this is the other stockpile we just put up. So let's do coal, iron ore, raw iron, and another product, tools. All the above. When do they get to work on the giant Etalyx statue? That's a great question. The churches collect gold? Do they? For me? For me? You shouldn't have. What are we building here? Oh, the church. Eventually. Sooner or later. How many people will it hold? 95. Yeah, that's a lot. Do they all sit in the tower, like stacked one on top of each other, on each other's shoulders? By the way, look at our beautiful little marketplace with the well down here. Isn't that cute? Benches. The well, the little trees, and the entry points. What do you call them? The little arches? It's got so much going for it. There we go. Quest complete for the crown. And for that crown, we will get the wooden keep, the wooden wall, and the large stone wall. So, where is the keep? Oh boy. That is a big boy. So now we don't need to just stash fish any longer. We can just put that wherever it goes. Wooden bedroom set too. We are allowing you to establish an outpost on your territory. Thus, you will be able to participate in military campaigns for your liege. It's a privilege. Don't forget about it. I bet we have to send him soldiers. I doubt we actually fight. Tell His Majesty I will comply. Build a wooden keep, get 10 of the loyalty points, and 50 wine. Your Majesty, I will build the keep on new lands. Chat, all I need is 500 gold. Thanks to the new building, I can hold 900. You think we'll ever get that high? Fishing hut done. Blacksmith done. Build a keep. Will do. Road sign done. So much being done before our eyes. And we're out of peasants. But we do need a peasant to work in the brand new blacksmith over here. Does that mean we must start accepting immigration again? I think so. Maybe take somebody off the charcoal burner? In favor of the blacksmith? Oliver, welcome to your new life. Come on, hurry up. Can you just quit your job, please? There you go. Good, I guess that counts. Are there any buildings that are now not employed by at least one person? The soldier for the treasury. We're just gonna not build anything for a little while and let some new people migrate in and then fill in the gaps. Let's go look at the blacksmith. The sheep. Look how rustic our town is. Look how comfy. Hey, Crover. Hey. The villagers leaving due to unhappiness. 4 villagers are lacking what? Home and a well. Okay. Well, we can make some new residential housing, I suppose. Once I buy this territory especially, there's some green right all in there. Why did I just lose $200? Deliver 5 bread. Do we have no bread? I'm keeping all the bread. Okay, fine. You wanna play this game? I have 152 wheat, 31 flour, 0 bread. There's the hang-up. A single bakery is apparently not enough. But this single farm is producing a lot. Probably shouldn't be building this right now. Pause construction on the mega church, please. Are there speed toggle? Yeah, it's on ×3. We're on X3 right now. So if we have no, we have like 10 bread now. I think they just make a bunch of bread and then it goes straight down. Maybe they just have to carry it all to the stall and then people come in and buy it. There are 64 people after all. It's a lot of people. But I think we've stayed pretty consistently up above 100 wheat. New bakery's 300 gold. What else was I saving up for? The keep? That was a different thing. 2 new villagers joined. I was gonna buy this land, but it looks like we're out of money now, and that's on me. Yeah, why can't everyone just donate to the church and then the church gets built? Easy. Okay, so actually, you know what? Here's what we can do. This is pretty good. We have a reason to go back to the trade menu. That's what it is. So what do we have so much of? Hundreds of trees. But we can only sell a few things, right? 20 bread. Stockpile bread. We're gonna unlock the new trading route. These guys buy fish, honey, and weapons. We don't make any of those things, but that's okay. Oh, we were at 20 for a half second. I don't think it's in the stockpile, though. It will be soon enough. And then the people... Look, I just have to take a one-time 20 bread surplus for the king. For the crown. Actually, do we have... Yeah, there we go. Done. No longer will I hoard it. So now we can trade wool, common clothes, and herbs. I have 95 common clothes. So of course we're gonna sell those. I want to maintain. I feel like 50 is enough. Don't you guys agree? 50 seems like a lot. Sell all above 50. Okay, keep the base resource for wool. Just sell the finished product. What else we got? Wool is cheap. Herbs, eh. Planks? You're always gonna need planks. What about polished stone? What are we using polished stone for? New buildings? I don't know, but we're strangely up to 260 planks? How about we sell everything above 200? Okay, so that's gonna give us a little surplus of income, especially the t-shirts. We're actually like selling merch from the kingdom. Lexus says, well, it finally happened, I guess. You still there, Lexus? Thank you for 24 months in a row. I think I was going AFK at the time. But I appreciate your resub. Thank you so much for 2 years on the channel. It's been a long time. Why upgrade the rustic church? Because people still gotta go to church. This is plus 20. We're almost at plus 21 splendor. That's enough. Who needs the other church? Or even is it? Come on, you have to have rustic church splendor in order to unlock the church. So, which came first, the chicken or the egg? If you want to wait for the normal church, you're going to wait for a long time because you got to build up the church to get church splendor to unlock the church. So you got to do that first. That's the other reason. One villager lacks housing. Okay. That's when you go turn off immigration. Again. We got 2 unemployed people. And I want them to work. Where? Got 146 iron ore, so free up another spot. Let's have them smelt. And that's probably going to speed the process along to help the blacksmith. We got 2 fishers. Good job, guys. Excess of 5 fish. Why is fish so difficult to get? I wonder how many fisheries you have to have. All right, we're actually in a deficit now. Running a deficit. I wonder why. It's pretty easy to see. 390. Okay, so we're paying the price for the rustic church, even though it's not built yet. That's kind of funny. Well, we may as well continue the building then. Just an insane amount of stone, tools, and planks are required here. Well, keep it up, I guess. I gotta see that tower. Bring in the 340 planks. Do houses help? I don't. Let's actually watch and see if they ever go back to their houses and for what. I guess they do. I don't know. Do they sleep back there? You can't build houses anyways because it's not desirable. The only place you are supposed to build houses is around city centers. But the river is just so far away. It's kind of moot anyway. We don't need fish. It's just an extra. What we need is bread. And for bread, bakery costs 3 hundo. And the money is disappearing as soon as it enters the coffer. But no, the people still go fish every day, right there. And they just have a cap on how much fish they can get. For example, Victoria here is gonna sit outside. And what you're gonna see is they only make like 5 fish at a time. There you go, 5 fish, done. Time to go home. Problem is you can only have 1 fisherman assigned. So if that like was upped, maybe you could have multiple people go out and fish every single day. What a long day. They just walk all the way over there. But I haven't noticed the location of housing affecting anything. I don't need a storage right there because the people who transport goods come get it. 2 different jobs. One is for a transporter, one is for the fisherman. The fishermen do not move the fish. Transporters do. And you can have 2 transporters per warehouse. But I haven't had a need for that either, because they seem to pretty much take care of it. Seems like just a Peaslee 5 fish per day. See, I would like to get that 300 gold. Freeze. And before it's gone, make a second bakery. Where are we storing flour, though? Kind of hard to keep up with the location. I guess it's over here. It's kind of in a strange spot, I'll be honest. This looks weird, too. Church looks bad. Oh, well. What are you gonna do? Bakery 2. There's not really any good spot. I would like to make it close enough without messing up the road. Could just put it right next to all this and right in front of the church. It's kind of awkward over here, but it fits. It's just like facing the quarry, which just doesn't make any sense to me. I think this is fine. So it's a little squished, but it'll work. It is the original town hall, you know? That's where everything began. And 1 villager lacks space for a house. That's gonna change once we can buy this tile. I'm gonna have like a bunch of new houses go in right here. This little strip. Meanwhile, 35 iron. Where are my tools? We got 30 so far. We're probably crafting more in time with the blacksmith. We just need coal. So we're short on coal right now, which we get from here. So let's make that 2 out of 3. And that uses wood, of which we have a ton. So we just doubled our coal production, I think. Iron is in great supply. Forster's doing a fine job. In fact, we can just expand this. And thus expand this. Gives them a little bit more to pick from. Well, it's cool that this is an actual town. Like, it looks like a town now. There's the tower, or the beginnings thereof. Only like 300 more planks to go. Meanwhile, the bakery, I'm glad the bakery took some plank priority here. Have you seen the game Colony Survival? Ooh, that is a generic name, but maybe? That's like saying, Etalyx, have you seen the game First Person Shooter? I feel like I have. Maybe a few times, you know what I mean? But maybe not exactly what you're talking about. Well, it's nice when you finally get to the point where you can do 3 times comfortably. And never stop. I am gonna be so disappointed when this tower's done, but also happy. Also smiling, having a good time. Kind of just a waiting game. Waiting on the new bakery. I don't know if we make enough flour. We only have 11 flour. We have 142 wheat. So let's take the other 200 gold and make a second windmill. Where would windmill 2.0 go? Is that a house? No, it's a Forester's Lodge. You could just do it by the church. Sure, it is right next to everything. That's where we're trying to fill in. Got a bunch of gaps. I could do some decorations right here in front of the church. That might be fun. What do we got? $500 fountain, of course. Decorative bush. Decorative tree. Couple of cypresses. Plant arch. 100 gold, by the way. Whoops. Well, at least they're gonna like the way it looks, right? I want to put a fountain there, though, eventually. I just can't afford it. It still says there's no farm field, but the farm's still working as intended. There they go. Planting the farm field. That's all it takes. Hey, Bakery 2 is done. My lord, we must choose who to help. Not a fish quest. I'm keeping it all. Female number 238. Excuse me. She has a name. You beast. Female number 238. Why are there so many people watching? I always have between 2 and 4 or 500 people. It's pretty average. That is about the norm. It would be the same if I were playing RimWorld right now, too. If not more. Maybe you're trying to scare him away. Oh, you don't have to try. What are we building next? I think we were using our resources to put up the second windmill and turn some of our bountiful wheat into flour. Look at the tower. This is gonna be one heck of a bell tower. There was no farm field zone for farmer. Once again. I just want to check out this game. That's why I'm playing it too, Kibagami. That is also why I am here. I just wish my internet was behaving and not dropping 24,000 frames. It's done. Okay, do I have any villagers to assign to it? Probably not. I don't think it would be bad to take some more people. 1 day till immigration anyways, so seems like a good time. They won't be able to hear the bell. It's still got a lot of room to grow. Only halfway to the mark. Unpaint zone under bakery. Well, it seemed like an okay idea. But unfortunately, was not the way. Where are those two new villagers are joining the village, but where? I'm waiting to see them. So I can put them to work. Unless I already did? Did I already put them to work somehow? I don't know, I don't see them. Sometimes you gotta zoom out a little bit. Because the constant, like, banging on stuff and building stuff just kind of gets in your head. Are we sure it's not complaining about the sheep farm? Maybe, but I've been getting wool without... It actually is complaining about the sheep farm, but I've been getting wool without it. I hope they don't start planting wheat there, because it doesn't specify what type of farm you're designating. So if wheat starts growing there, then we'll know. There we go. 2 millets have been assigned, and we're gonna start grinding through that wheat in no time. In fact, we probably need more farmland. I would not be surprised at all. However, there was not a lot of room unless I buy another land. So we're gonna go back out this way. Just to give us a little extra to play with. All right, the harvest is nigh, and they're gonna start carrying it over. Meanwhile, the tower continues to ascend. We're not there yet. But it's not for lack of trying. I think it's just because the builders have to keep carrying it. We have 216 to play with. Well, that just went way down. Nonetheless, it's there. It exists. They just have to carry it to its destination. These roads are getting so mishmashed. They're kind of just everywhere. Are we selling tools that we get extra, or are we using them? I don't know which. I'm not sure. 2 villagers lack housing. We're gonna be buying a new tile here real soon. We're up to 400 gold. If I make it to 500, I'm just gonna buy immediately. And then it dips 200? Where does the money go? Let's look. Probably just for upkeep, I guess. The church is almost 400 by itself. And it's kind of a joke. So, not a real issue there. Does your kingdom get attacked? I don't think so. You have some quests to give the king soldiers, but I think that's it. That's definitely the #1 question I get about this game, though. Men